Good morning, first person on today. How are you?
All right, good morning. I guess I'm the only one.
To start on time, that's not doing realtor time, like realtors always do. So
Trying
I
to,
am so excited. Like I texted you last night with Really Flow. I jumped on with Ron last night, and after all that, when I got done with my appointment, and I showed him Really Flow because his wife is on my team, right? And
okay.
I'm like, so you have access to all this. And I'm like, look, you can find land. And so we pulled up his little teeny tiny town, which he's like, I don't know how much there is. And we ran a search. And it's little teeny tiny town. I ran a search on just 5 acres or more. That's it. And there were 27 5-acre or larger, chunks of land, bare land in his area. And then we pulled up just bare land to see what there would be for possible infill and that kind of thing. 127 or something like that, 120 something.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. I'm like, so I'm like, get Cindy so I can show her how to use this too, because she's brand new on the team. But what a great tool to put together with this, right?
Yeah, so are we posting the land on as a part of our you can list, I guess, 10 properties
So
or
if it were, because I was talking to Ron and I'm like, because there's another guy on the team that I'm hooking up with Ron. Actually, I'm meeting with him today. And he bought a chunk of land and then he subdivided it down. And I can't remember how many parcels he subdivided it into, 12 or 20 or 15 or somewhere around that range. And so he talked to Gary. Gary said, talk to me. And I called up Ron and I'm like, all right, how does this work? Like this guy's got the properties all subdivided. He goes, tell him to put it up as a neighborhood, just one of his 10 neighborhoods. And then,
oh wow.
yeah, and then be able to meet with builders with the other stuff and go, oh, by the way, builder, I have this. So
Okay.
that's how we're going to make it work with him. For the stuff we can find in Really Flow, I think what would work really well is if I don't have the money to buy it outright, then I would just contact them and, are you interested? I've got an investor that it would be interested in this. You're interested in a deal and an offer. And if I can get it together, I've already got my other neighborhoods that I've talked with my builders. I'm just going to go around to my builders and go, I got 10 to 12 buildable, lots already subdivided out. Are you interested? And then broker that deal. And I don't know if that looks like, brokering a deal, finder's fee kind of a thing, or if it looks like listing and getting the buy side on it and then grabbing the other side as a neighborhood when the builder starts building on it. I don't know. It would be
Okay.
a relationship when I'm putting it together, but those are the kind of things I'd put together. And then the last piece, which I showed Ron a bit of, but I don't think I did the connection well enough. On Gary's site, there's a thing called Bank Tracker. Are you familiar with this?
I looked at that. I remember him. I think he did a class on that or a
Yeah.
Monday night.
Yeah. So Bank Tracker is all the foreclosed properties. Now, the cool thing with this is I can go to Bank Tracker. I could pull all the banks in my area. That's not as easy to do because the way the search function works. Like I just go in when I'm showing people stuff and I'll just pull up, say, all of Illinois or whatever, right? I just I'll just put any bank that has the name Illinois in it. So I get all those banks. But then you can tell which banks have a lot of foreclosed on properties. And then I could go back to Really Flow and I could run a list and I could sort out the CSV file by owner name. And so it would group all that bank stuff together. So then and then we also can pull foreclosed and pre-foreclosed list and bank owned lists. So we can pull all those lists off Really Flow. We would know exactly what property is in foreclosure and be able to go to the banks and go, I know that, you have 1, 2, 3, or OOO, I guess, usually for land, you got 5 acres over here and let's talk deal, So,
Yeah.
so there's just a lot of ways to put the tools together to make it work. So anyway, I'm excited that you're on.
Yeah, I listened to the onboarding a couple of times, and I'm gonna go at 3 o'clock. He's gonna do another onboarding just to get this in my mind.
Mhm.
But he was mentioning um putting listings, live new construction listings, and
That's how it works.
MLS listings.
Yep, that's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I found
that's
on
the way.
RP
Go ahead.
on RPR.
Yep.
I put in 2023 built in 2023, and it's pulled up all these new construction properties, pictures and
Excellent.
everything.
Excellent. All right, we're
And
gonna
so that
hang on.
okay.
Hold that, because we're gonna switch into good news, and you go ahead and start. Okay, no, never mind. I'll let you sit tight because you're brand new to here. Oh, I just lost Bree. Let's hear. So the normal format of this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is we start with good news, and then we move into challenges, and then everybody helps each other. And then on Friday we do an actual class. So let's just dig into good news and hey, you all, say hi to Chris. Chris is on the GIA team.
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Hey.
Morning, Chris. Morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
So let's show them how this is done. Let's hear some good news.
What's some good news, Christopher? Say, I pottied in the potty.
All right.
Yay, that's awesome news, bud. Good job.
And he sat there for 2 hours with the potty in front of the television.
Wow.
That's still a success story.
It is a success story. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. I took your advice with set something that at least minimum you were going to do.
Hmm?
So 5 conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up with 8.
See, I love
I'm so proud of you, Bree. Good job.
Me too.
My sphere, and there's a new loan product where they go down to 600 credit score with 100% loan, no PMI, and down payment assistance.
I was just talking to somebody yesterday that needs your help. I'm going to connect her with you. She's got a client that's got plenty of money for a down payment, but the credit's not good. So, all right, I'm going to hook her up with you. Her name is Lauren. She's on Dustin's team.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to help. So usually with down payment assistance, you have to have at least a 640. And so this one goes down to 600. It's a portfolio loan, no PMI.
Nice.
In-house underwriting.
Is it only in Nashville? Do you know?
This one is, but I can help her find ones that are
That's what I told her.
Yeah.
He's up in Pittsburgh. So I'll connect you
it's
to
part of the Community Reinvestment Act that a lot of the banks have to diversify their portfolio.
Cool beans. I knew you could help her when I talked to her yesterday. I'm like, I need to hook you two up. So very cool. All right, let's hear some more good news.
Well, I made some calls yesterday, and I reached out to 4 past clients.
Uh-huh.
Yep, talked to them. And I had one person call that wants to start the buying process.
Nice. Congrats, Craig.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yo, this is crazy. I used to have to make 20 calls to get an appointment set. 20 conversations, not 20 calls, 100 calls, 20 conversations to get my appointment set. So you guys got way better numbers than I have. And did you go to the bathroom too, Craig?
Yes. When you get a certain age, you have to.
All right, let's hear some more good news. Come on, y'all. All right, I'm going to go and then I'm going to start calling on people. And I go, oh man, I don't want to take Chris's good news. Okay, so, I flipped over the way that I do agent attraction, and I have the first meeting, and then I use the trick that Gary taught me, which is like, I can show you the stuff that we have and I don't mind. And that's getting me my second appointments. And so I had a really good second appointment with the guy yesterday, and he's like, well, I think I want to retire in Mexico. And I'm like, well, I think, we're in Mexico. And so I sent him all the information because we're in Mexico also, but it turned the guy around. I don't know if he'll join or not, but it did turn around for, I don't think this is for me because it's completely virtual. And I just showed him all the stuff that we've got on our webpage and our stuff. And he was like, all right. So now I've got a third appointment, but it's that's working really well. So that part's really good. All right. So let's hear somebody else's. All right. Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Morning, everyone. I was thinking about what you had mentioned as well, setting goals and baselines for what a successful week would be. For me, I think it would be going into contract, at least one contract per week. It would be, and it could be buyer or seller. If it's a listing agreement, then great. If it's a buyer, then hopefully a contract or a buyer's rep. Okay, I might be happy with that, but because normally I don't do my buyer. I'm so bad with this. I don't do my buyer's reps until I actually go into contract, which is very stupid. So I don't protect myself, which really sucks. But okay, so one contract a week, one long form video a week, just shooting, not editing. The editing I'm gonna delegate. Shooting one long form video a week. I've been really bad about the reels, really, really bad. So I don't want to say 5 reels a week. I want to say, let's start with 2 reels a week to be like my baseline. 2 reels a week. Conversations, a minimum of 5 appointments a week, 5 Zoom calls a week. Do you think that's a little much? I feel like that's not, because so many of these people are just fluff, or they're just thinking about the process. And so I just booked the Zoom calls with them to discuss the steps going further. But okay, let's do 3 a week. 3 a week on that. Did I say 2 reels or 3?
2.
2. Okay, let's do 2 reels a week. Okay, here, let me write this down.
I know. I'm
3.
like, hang on, you got a lot going. So
I
I'm like, you would have a list.
I know. I have to hold myself
No,
to
it's
the
all
hard work.
good. It just to keep it straight in your head.
I know the numbers. Okay, 2 reels, 1 long form that I know for sure has to be in, 1 long form, and 1 contract. Okay, yeah, and I'm good. I don't want to.
3 vids, 3 Zooms, 1 contract. That's your
Yep.
week. All right.
Yep.
That's rememberable.
Okay, good.
You have 7 days in a week. So you got 3, 3, 1, or 1, 3,
Yep.
3. If you want to look at it. Okay, cool beans. All right.
I haven't been looking at it from that perspective, so thank you. I appreciate it. That was a really, really good nugget of wisdom to assess your weekly progress and just know what to do the week after to up your numbers. So thank you, my love.
Oh, you're really, really welcome. It helped me in my mental space. It just really helped my mental space when things all went to hell, which they did on occasion. Because they're going to. I mean, if you're doing a lot of business, there's always going to be, if you have 1 deal a month, well, yay, that's great. But if you have 10 deals a month, 1's going to fall through, or 2, or whatever. So it just and that helped my brain space around that. So cool.
And this time next year, actually hoping to start like January of next year, I'm gonna add agent attraction component to this as well.
Oh, Anna, yay.
Yes, I have to. I think right now though, I'm gonna focus more on the production side just because I need to kick butt more for
Good.
like the immediate gain.
You have to anyway, because you need X amount of transactions before they let you have a team.
Oh, really? What is the count? Do you know?
I don't remember, but it's easy to find out. I mean, it's super easy to find out. So I'll ask Ava if she remembers or can dig up the email.
Sure. And I think we're gonna have the pseudo team anyways, right? So it's technically not going to be like an official team from what I understand. It's gonna be an unofficial one, so maybe they don't care about the numbers.
They don't
maybe? I don't
care.
know.
If you do an
Yeah.
unofficial, they don't care at all. So there's like 4
Okay.
teams and they don't care about that. Minimum transaction to start team. Yeah, it's just basically a referral agreement at that point. All right. Who else has got some
Gotcha.
good news? Okay, Dutch, Chris.
I mean, I can I
Yeah.
don't, it's Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
You did something good yesterday, and I did not take it as my good news, so it's still your good news.
Oh, okay. Well, I signed up with Hoodle, and what I discovered so far, like I went on the RPR, I guess, and put in 2023, like what's built in 2023, and then all this new construction pops up. So I was going to take some of those off of there and put those in that, I guess, in my 10 areas, I guess, different properties. I guess see how that works, but
So you get 10 whole neighborhoods. So your new construction, your search that you got you is going to tell you with any luck, well, if you have a pile, no matter what, you'll get some of these, where the 10 neighborhoods are, because if it's just one infill, then that's not going to work. But if it points you to under construction neighborhoods, then you've got your neighborhoods. And so then
okay.
you just want to pull out the ones that are the big, huge builders. And you're not looking for the KB Homes and the Pulte and you know, Lennar, you're not looking for those. You're looking for the other ones that you're like, I've never heard of you before. That's who you're looking for. So,
Okay.
but you have your list, which is a brilliant way to go figure out. I mean, Ron will go through 14 ways to go find builders, but that's a brilliant way to go find your builders. It really is. And then from there, your neighborhoods.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna wait on his onboarding too, and he can give me some more pointers, but I just was
Mhm.
doing some research.
Brilliant,
Because
Chris.
in the onboarding he said MLS or active listing. So I just, yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It really is. Awesome sauce. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Miss K. Why can I not hear you? You're not muted. Nope, still can't hear you. But I can see you. Nope, still can't hear you. So you work on that for a second. Dutch, what you got? You have a newspaper.
Site
Yes.
plans.
Oh, yay! Okay, very cool.
My building. The garage is on the top right. The house is down
Uh-huh.
at the bottom.
Yep.
Boy, it's great when you can just turn them and make them fit your narrative.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations.
Sad thing is I left them here yesterday when I went to Lancaster, so I have to make another trip. But I got good news while I was there. And,
Yeah.
I also got the message to my Class A builder that I already have in place, that I'm
Mhm.
already doing deals with, that we already have a house picked out to be built in the factory.
Oh, nice.
We have 2 of them
Mm-hmm.
already to be built in the factory. We have rough estimates on them. We're going to get finite estimates on them so that we can go to financing with them, and I can sell my lot to another business and make money on the sale of my lot.
Nice.
So I bought the lot for $125.
Mm-hmm.
That's high because the waterfront lot's worth $200.
Right.
This lot's worth $166. These are assessments, $220, something like that. So I bought them both for $250.
Wow, nice.
Okay, so this one, I just said, so I put $125 on each one. But this is a lesser lot because it doesn't have waterfront. It's
Right.
great water views, but not waterfront. I can probably buy waterfront around it. So,
Nice.
and then I went back Sunday and started looking at the vacant land that people had called me from my mailing last year.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them's listed again by the same people. Total listing days, 585 days.
Oh,
I don't know why they went back and listed with these same people. They
That's
didn't even
all-
talk to
that's
me. I
almost-
tried to make an offer of $40,000 several times. And
That's
they're
all
like,
double birthday listing.
it's like they don't listen. It's like they call me, but then they oh, I got this phone, this Google, and you got to go through all this stuff to get to me. And at any rate, it's getting
Well,
kind of crazy. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
working, but I'll be working on it.
congrats.
I had to I ministered to a lady last night whose mouth has put her in jeopardy of going to jail for like 8 years. Her mouth, just her mouth.
Wow.
So I had to pray for her. So I have to use my network marketing skills for the next month and a half to help her out. So I'm going to be ramping up my network marketing. So if you get a
Cool.
call from me, please give me 30 minutes.
You got it,
That's
honey.
fair? Okay, just give me 30 minutes. I'll be quick. Bap, 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 bap. You can help me if you want to. If you don't, it'll help you. But I just need, because God told me I had to do this in lieu of real estate. I like real estate so much, it's shiny, I want to go. But the Lord said, no, you need to minister to other people. So here I am praying for somebody I would have never prayed for. And I'm trying to help her curb her tongue, because her mouth has put her in jeopardy of losing her 2-year-old son,
Oh my gosh. that's
going to
horrible.
jail with a corrupt judge who they sent her to another. She's already been in jail 6 days. She's got a good heart, but I'm praying for her. I mean, I prayed with her. I prayed specifically for her. Last
Good.
night, I have now 45 minutes in ministry with her.
Good.
So
That's
that's another part of what I do.
thank you. Yeah, thank
The
you.
bank, I have a meeting with my lawyer today at 4 o'clock and an investor. And so the bank is coming along, and I have a meeting with Gary Wednesday with,
That's today. Just an FYI, honey. Yep, it's today.
okay, let me fit that in. That's 10:30.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, it's 7:30. Okay, so I have a meeting with 2 critical people today with the bank.
Nice.
One's with Gary and one's with Tim Porter and the lawyer. So and the heavy lifting that you told me to do. Let Gary do the heavy lifting
Yeah.
with enrolling him into GIA.
Congratulations. Good on that one.
I did what you told me to do. Got that set up.
Yay.
So
Congrats.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
my wife is willing to do whatever's necessary and to curb her what she's doing. She's on sabbatical from the ministry, so she's going to work for me, and so I don't have to hire this goofy ass VA for $1,000.
Okay, that's tight. We're gonna move on to some more good news, okay?
That's good. Is that? I mean, isn't that good news?
It is good news. There's a lot of good news. I want to
Always
give
have
PF a chance too and see if we've got somebody that needs any assistance with anything else. PF, good news.
I don't know. I got stumped with all this good news. I forgot what I was going to say. So,
How's your lead gen going?
not very excitingly well. So, yeah, it's not going.
All right. So we have a challenge.
Yes,
All right.
my laziness.
When's the last time you reached out to anybody?
Oh, well, for good news that it's not real estate related is that I've been exposed to people that came down with COVID and I still have not been
Yay.
COVID.
That's
So
good news. I'll take that.
yeah,
Do book a call with me. Let's go through and get you going on lead generation again.
okay.
Let's get you going. Kay, can you talk? Nope, still can't hear you. All right. We love you. Kay's good news is that she's here. She hates technology, but she does it anyway. Yes, it's true. All right. Challenges. We got about 15 minutes before I've got to jump on my accountability buddy call, but what are our challenges? All right. PF. Let's talk with
What
you.
about me?
Yeah, let's talk with you. So when's the last time you lead generated? What did it look like? What do you want to do? Let's get you some help to get you moving that direction. And then we don't have to do a separate phone call. We can just get you all helped here and you get the wisdom of everybody.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, it's cool. Let's talk, actually,
Uh,
can someone talk about what we did yesterday? Kind of what the word that, you know, what the wisdom that came out of this group yesterday, and let's see if that can help.
You want me to remember yesterday?
No, because you don't know today's Wednesday.
See what I mean?
Ah, so,
Yeah.
what you got? Who
So
you got? Come on, Craig, Anna, somebody. What was yesterday? Bree. I saw Bree. Yeah.
Talking about, like, just starting, like just doing something. And you gave, that's where I came up with the idea of like 5 conversations, which would then snowball into something more, which it did. Did I get it right?
Yes, yeah, it's really good, actually. We started with something, something so tiny. Like if you haven't exercised in a long time, just do 1 push-up. Make a goal that is so small, that is ridiculously, that you know that you flat out suck if you don't do such a small goal, like 1 push-up. Now, chances are, once I get down there on the floor to go do 1 push-up, I'm going to do 10 or whatever it is I'm going to do. But it's just that first thing that's like, look, as long as I do 1 push-up a day, I'm a success. And then get down and just do 1. And if you just do 1, that's fine. You'll probably do more than 1, but just do 1. It's just this teeny, teeny little tiny goal. And then set that goal. It's your minimum. It's your bar none. You have to get this thing done, but it's so tiny that it's ridiculous and embarrassing if you have to go to somebody and go, I didn't do my 1 push-up. So something so tiny. So is there something in real estate lead generation land for you that is so tiny that you're like, yeah, I can do this teeny tiny thing, this tiny, tiny, tiny?
I guess just picking up the easiest friend
Mhm.
that I know
Mhm.
and say, hey, did you know that I'm in real estate?
Yay! Yay! Just one, right?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, can you do that? Can you do just 1?
I will. Yes.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. And
And that will be my script. Hey, do you know that I'm in real estate?
it's perfect because it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to reach out and tell you, I don't know if you know this, I'm in real estate. How are you? What's going on in your world? And then just let them talk. But I love that. That's a good thing. And I'm glad you're picking somebody easy. Do you want to know what I used to do in my office when I couldn't get someone to lead generate?
No.
So I'd bring them in my office and they'd be like, moping around, oh, I don't have any business, blah, blah. And I'm like, how's lead generation going? Crickets. Okay, it's not going because I already know because you didn't say something right away. So it's crickets. So it's not going. So I'm like, get in my office. And in my office, round table, always had a box of Kleenex in the center because everybody was bald, myself included on occasion, but every agent that's ever worked with me is bald at some point because life gets hard, right? Anyway, so I'm like, pick up your phone. And I was writing out a sentence on a pad of paper and I picked the easiest person you got because we're going to do this. And they'd be like, oh, and I'm like, pick up your phone, figure out the easiest person. And so they're dialing. And then I would turn my piece of paper around, which had the opening line on it. And then I can hear the conversation. So as the conversation is going, so it was your basic, hey, can you help me? I'm building my database and, who do you know who, blah, blah. And I can hear the conversation and I'm writing down the next sentence. And then I would turn the piece of paper around again and they would read the next sentence. And then we kept on through the conversation. Now, this was an amazingly fabulous thing. Every single person I did this to, and I didn't do it to a ton, maybe 1 every couple of months. I mean, it wasn't, and I had good sized offices, 100+ offices. So it wasn't like I was, every day doing this, but every single time that person got a lead out of it, every single time. And I'm like, now there, can you do this? And all it did was it got them over that first initial hump, that, that horrible, scary, that very first day, how much this weighs, this is like 20 pounds. We can't pick it up. Oh my gosh. And it took care of that. So It's just one. And I'm also going to be really honest with you. In my opinion, from making phone calls, the first one every day sucked pond water. Not that it didn't go well, that I didn't feel good. And I finally realized you're never going to feel good. That's not necessarily true. After a couple of years, I did, and they do feel good when I call people now. But for the first few years, it's like, you're not going to feel good. Do it anyway, because it doesn't really matter what you feel. This is your business, and your job is to help them. And if it's uncomfortable in the beginning for you, it doesn't matter, because your job is to help them. So there you go. But it works. It really does. So I am very proud of you, and I cannot wait to hear the good news tomorrow, and your butt better be in here.
All right.
Love it. All right. Any other challenges or anything before I move through? Okay, real quick question. Anna, are you on Hoodle? I can't remember.
I am, yeah, love. I have their
Oh.
lifetime pass, so I'm gonna be there for life.
Yay. Okay, so I was talking with Chris yesterday because he came on, and I went and showed Ron this because Cindy's on the team and his wife, and I'm like, look at Really Flow and look at the tracts of land. And so we went through on Really Flow and just ding 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 ding. It's good, huh?
Oh my God, you are good, Gina.
Have fun.
Wow.
Have fun.
Oh my God, that is so cool. Thank you. Thank
You're
you for that.
welcome.
I love that. Thanks, my
What are
love.
you
I didn't
setting?
even think of that.
What are your settings in Really Flow for the land? Are you?
I just
Can you
pulled, I had Ron give me a zip code. I just started it to see what would pop up. So I thought, why not use
Oh,
this?
okay.
Give me a zip code. And then I just put in 5 acres or more. And that's
Okay.
it. And because there's a land box that you can check, unchecked, that's like condo, house, mobile, whatever, other land. And I just checked the land box. That was it. 5 acres, because I just wanted to see what's out there. And then if I got a big search, I'd start honing that down to, I'd probably go with, I don't know what I would go with, probably high equity, maybe late on the taxes, see what,
Okay.
maybe taxes aren't very much. I'd probably go with high equity and see.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't mention this, but I actually got a land campaign going right now through Really Flow. So I mailed out this is the second 200 postcard mail out. I just did it Monday.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes.
Very nice. Cool beans. And then, yeah, and then that's what I told Ron too. I said, you should probably do mail call or mail call mail. And then continue doing mailings of some version of, do you want to sell your property, or do you want to know what your property is worth? Something like that. Because then you can broker both ends of that deal. Anyway, I just thought that was a cool idea to put together. All right, y'all. I hope that you have amazing days. And I thank you for all the wisdom that comes out of this group. PF, I cannot wait to hear. And because if your bar is one phone call, meaning when you make your one phone call, you're a complete success for the day. No matter what else happens, you're a complete success. So that's your measurement of success now, is one easy phone call. Yay. All right, you guys, have an amazing Wednesday. Yes, Dutch, it is Wednesday. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
I love you.
Y'all too.